Right now, we're referring people to the LOS 2-minute videos and the Fat Boss. What the hell are they calling them? They got their short version of it too.
Short
steps
or
Fat Boss and Bite Size.
Yeah.
All you need is love. Thanks.
I can't help it. You have to add that little rift in it.
Yeah, you do.
You want to get a portal up and start summoning?
No.
No.
You both are grounded with each other.
Oh my. There's something.
Only Storm comes out of her hole.
By the way, Soul Reaper, if you happen to miss one of the rounds of invite, you can just whisper the word invite to Tally, and it will get you in the group.
User joined your channel.
No /invite, no nothing else. Just whisper the word invite to Tally.
Do you have an add-on does it or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
Aren't you guys all
I came back and it put me in the wrong channel.
What put you in the wrong channel?
I did.
I came back and TeamSpeak put
User
me in the
was
wrong
moved to your
channel.
channel.
Oh, nice. Who is TeamSpeak user up there? Are they supposed to be down in my channel?
User
No
left
idea.
your channel.
Who that is?
How do you get the spirit moose mount?
You get boned a lot.
Oh my.
It's archaeology.
Don't you have to do
Gotcha.
like 6 weeks of archaeology sites to get it?
No.
No. Just a couple
It takes-
hours worth.
It takes like 3 hours to grind it out.
And you only have 12 days to complete it.
I only need an hour.
User joined your channel.
Ooh.
I'm just saying,
Take
if you
about
grab
3.5
it,
to
it's
4.
easy to do it later.
Okay, is everybody in group that's
Wow.
here? So
Well, we're not talking.
No, I'm not in group.
You're not in group? Why are you not in group?
I am in group.
Just for that, you're not in group.
Fine.
Who is Heckle?
I can get booted out now.
Don't know.
Well, I don't know who Heckle is. Bye-bye.
Wow.
There's a Dianson.
Savage.
I returned.
Yes, you did.
Yes, hubby was nice enough to bring me home early.
So I
Isn't
gathered.
he a sweetheart?
Won't you call me sweetheart?
Did we figure out who TeamSpeak user was?
Yes, that's Virulin.
Oh, really?
Yes. We're gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to school him on how to change the name TeamSpeak user to Virulin so that we know who he is when he joins.
It's easy. When you've logged out and logged back in to TeamSpeak before you do it,
I never
there's
got a
a
summons.
Hang on.
Me neither.
If you need summons, type 1 in. Thank you.
Doesn't look like we got a warlock right now, so you'll have to come to Sanctum.
Do we not have? Fair enough. Where's
Wow,
our lock?
really?
Where's our Saruman? What the fuck?
She's in group.
Well, they figured we weren't going to actually start until like 9:30, so.
Apparently.
By the
I
way,
rushed home for no reason.
Do what?
I rushed home for no reason.
No, you didn't rush home for no reason. I have I apparently have raid assists that are smoking crack tonight.
is there something wrong with your microphone, Barna? Because it's a little funny.
Your microphone's a little funny.
I said your microphone's a little funny.
Yeah, it's coming in pretty scratchy there.
Hang on. I did not, Val.
Yeah, we're losing Tao quickly with that microphone.
Okay, let's test.
It's good now. I didn't hear it really.
Did that fix it? Those of you that were saying that I was scratchy?
No. Yeah, now you sound hollow.
I am hollow inside. Y'all do it to me.
Same.
I thought you were jelly filled.
Maybe he's not anymore. He
cream-filled.
Oh.
did take a break.
He's cream filled, not jelly filled. Cream filled.
Did he poop?
I wonder if I need to do a full-on reboot.
Well, it was fine until you started playing with something.
It was better before.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Verilyn, before you log into TeamSpeak next time, it comes up with a the Dark Coven address, and at the bottom, I think it's on the left side or something, there's a nickname option. That's where you can put your nickname in, and it'll change it from TeamSpeak user.
You were gonna say nipple, right?
Wow.
No, I wasn't.
I heard the start of it.
TeamSpeak nipple.
So I'm guessing we didn't have anyone by the stone. As I just had to kick people off the internet.
You just kind of faded off into oblivion there. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Well, hello.
That's a little better. It's almost back to normal. I think it was just scratchy because maybe you like touched it or it touched your clothing or something. That's what it sounded like. Just a little bit
That
of
would
feedback.
imply that I wear clothing other than my elephant thong during raid time?
Well, you just stated that Verta makes you come in your jeans, or cream in your jeans. So yeah, you kind of did state that you didn't wear it.
Ouch!
Don't die, Tally.
Too late. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
They hurt.
It's kind of my thing anyway.
Hard to heal when raid frames are changing.
Yes, I know. But it was also hard for me to heal with them the way they were.
Hard. Why can't we do the Sky Guy? Are we gonna go do the
We need
Sky
to
Guy?
regroup. This onesie twosie's just gonna end up everyone dying.
Oh, and now the worms leaped to where we're respawning.
Yeah, just stop coming in until they reset. Especially because a couple of them seem to have gotten stuck on something and they're evading.
I hate it when stuff just evades.
Not nice.
What? Didn't you want
Found
taco?
the raid.
Okay, guys and gals, let's get focused up, please.
When we're out of combat, don't forget to reset the loot thing.
Yep, I'm trying to.
You won't be able to because I think we're stuck in combat until we kill the bastards.
Yeah,
that are evading.
let's either die or kill them. I don't. Obviously, as they're evading.
The ones I'm fighting aren't evading.
Don't go up. Oh, well, everybody's apparently going up. So it's just gonna take longer if you guys go up.
I'm up here.
But we're not going to get out of combat in a raid until things are dead.
Yeah, let's go up. Come on, guys. So we're all here. Let's just go kill the shit.
Things don't
Eventually,
reset
the
in
invaders will actually get to a position that they reset.
Just watch your feet.
No.
What if it's too dark? Watch my feet.
No, but I could be. Have you asked your mom?
Hey, Bert. Why are you so
I think
mean,
it's the arc-bolt
Bert?
mechanic.
You don't know that? I could have a little black in me.
Do you want some?
Okay, are we all out? Combat done?
Yeah, we're good. Shit's dead.
Don't pull any more yet.
And then
Yes, we really need to get her made loot master, so... There, okay, where's your master looter?
Cool beans.
Where's the beans? I want beans.
We need those loots.
Okay, I assume you've all done this on LFR. If you hadn't, you're grounded.
No, I didn't do it with you that one time in band camp.
Okay.
I didn't do it. I guess I'll have to sit out.
No, I just said you're grounded. I didn't say you got to sit out.
No fun time for you.
Is that
Yeah, no.
spankings?
That just depends on how things go. Let's
Sassy,
So
I'll do
we're
the
gonna go to
spanking.
the end of the bridge here, and we're gonna kind of follow the left turn around the edge of the banks of the river.
Right turn.
Right turn.
Huh?
It's
We'll make-
right.
Yeah, you go right and you go over the rocks.
It is right. Oh, across the rocks. Yeah. Did I say left?
Yep.
God damn it!
You said
Hello,
left. Well,
dyslexians.
Colin reveals which way he likes going.
Lystexia, I have not. Okay, what do I got for heals tonight? I got a Tally, I got a Bira, I got an Orc, and I got a Valwyn. Huh. Okay. Ow!
Are people not running
Where
away
the
with
extras
the
come
debuff?
from?
Dead Clav. Dead Haspian. I don't know. What?
There's a debuff that explodes and silences everyone around you.
Okay, who's putting the debuff on you, and what can we do to stop it?
Well, sealed magics can be dispelled.
Do what?
Sealed magic. It is dispellable.
Yeah, but I
User
can
was
only do
moved to
that
your
so
channel.
often. Hey, Neil.
Arcanic
Well, we basically
release.
pulled a bunch of groups.
Archmages target random players with Arcanic release. The player begins to pulse. When it expires, it does damage to all players in its radius and stuns those players for 8 seconds. Players with this should run out of the group.
also, if you see sages casting time reversal, that's a heal, so interrupt it if you can.
Can I get a mage table, please? Before we pull?
Sure.
Okay, there you go. You got Arcanic release. Get the hell away from me.
Bert, why you been so mean to your raider, Bert?
Because if they want healed, they'll not silence me with a damn Arcanic release.
Okay, Bert.
Okay.
Avenue Q has completely ruined Bert and Ernie for me.
Yeah, we'll get you. Oh, somebody got you, Neil.
Yar.
Wackerer.
I also got that from Berta.
Huh?
And Berta also gave you the password as well.
Okay. Yeah, we had visitors again, so.
The kind of visitors you wanted.
The distracting kind.
The Demigorgons?
They were very
Was it
similar
that bear?
Very similar to crotch critters.
The crotch crickets!
Did they require a fine, specially made cone?
Yeah, there you go.
So it's interesting, in the Nat Geo this month, they did a detailed analysis of a comb they had discovered from quite a long time ago that they thought was for weaving, but it ended up having knits and lice bits on it. So they learned that, you know, our ancient relatives valued being not itchy.
That's cool.
So you explode after you get this shrink debuff?
Nope.
Did you want to?
You just get shrunk and you take more damage from arcane abilities. In Coven Patrol.
I can't wait till they fix tab target.
Me either.
Or at least make it less broken.
You assume they can fix
Yeah.
it?
Sometime in summer. They've actually posted that they're attempting
Did they
to fix
want
it.
to?
They're making changes to it in 7.2 and it's already on the PTR.
Oh, so what I read is they weren't sure exactly how they were going to do it.
That's why they're changing it.
There's an easy way to fix it, Squad Pyron. You just make the ads untargetable until someone steps on top of them. Or they're called in by Squad Pyron. But they're too lazy to do that.
Yeah, those hurt when they turn into a shaft of light.
Yeah, don't get shafted.
Casters. Casters, don't bother hitting the mana spine. It's going to reflect everything back at you.
Dodged in purple.
Okay. Yeah, it's all these shafts of light that are doing it, Ohio. There's just so much arcane shit going on that I'm not surprised. I'm actually surprised you're the only one lagging out.
Yeah, I never
Yeah, I'm
had these
lagging too.
issues, so I'm just gonna do a quick reset and hopefully that fixes everything. I'll be right back.
I'd recommend.
Disconnected from your channel.
There's even a Dark Legacy comment about this, that in the dungeon guide it should say upgrade your video card.
Isn't that something people said they've had trouble with? Is like the sun thing that he does, lagging people?
I momentarily considered buying I think I saw a 1070 on sale today. And I could have bought a 1060 for like 209. Wow, that's a better sale price than I saw. I saw them at 309.
Is the what card is it you're talking about? Is it the EVGA?
Yeah, EVGA 1060, 1070s.
Could you link the one that you're talking about in TeamSpeak?
I cannot because I was just looking at Newegg. I didn't actually get down to looking into whether it was an MSI or not. MSI or a EVGA or a... Well, close them if you're in raid.
Could...
Yeah. And what do you have for a CPU?
If you're lagging because you're live streaming, that's kind of on you.
He just doesn't want to open another browser window and cause it to be a lag issue.
OBS only uses like 12% of your CPU.
Usually when I'm having troubles with lag or any kind of CPU usage issues, I find out that it's my fucking Kaspersky that's doing it.
Not the prawn.
User joined your channel.
Nope, not prawn.
Kaspersky's been pretty good to me. But then again, I have game mode enabled and all kinds of other shit turned off on it.
What,
Yeah,
you're using 100% of your CPU capability.
But I don't have access to that
Dude, I'm
information
streaming
at the
as well.
moment.
I'm using like 50%.
You know what?
Have access to that information at the moment because it's something I just followed through my email links. That's the only reason I was paying attention to it.
I've done that as well before, but not during raid.
Kingdom of Loathing? What?
Yes, we can mark tanks. Will become desperately important during this fight.
And are we gonna mark the orb location thingies?
No, because I don't know where they are exactly. So this is going to be kind of a generalized.
Well, does someone that knows where they're supposed to go want to mark them?
Oh, looks like somebody's doing it already. Green, red,
I
and
think
blue.
they're about 30 degrees offset. Because one of them spawns directly in front
There's
of...
just 3 of them. What's with all the extra markers, please? Yeah, no, there's just the 3 of them.
And the
Okay,
map
maybe
I
someone
have
has been
is
trying to
showing... The
can
map
walk
I
with
have
you.
is showing completely different places for the orbs that are marked.
Yeah.
Then you're up. Or we can drop a cauldron, give it a pull, and see what happens.
No.
Bad idea.
Okay, we're gonna do what? Pull him to there roughly, and then if I remember right, It's closer to.
If you're looking at the boss, it's.
Is that a little bit better, Verda?
So we're back to 4.
No, the one is just. I'm showing where the boss is coming through. Ignore the skull. It's just there to show where the boss is being pulled through. That's it, give or take. We only need it generalized anyway. We're going to try to leave the green. Just leave it. It's going to be the one that fades away into oblivion. So the spheres are going to form. There's going to be 3 of them. We need to take one of them down. The one that's towards the blue side, we're going to try to make that the one that we take down first. And we need to take it down quick because they've got 1/10, a half a second per tick, roughly, is what it is. And so they've got to go down because at the end of 5 seconds, they do damage. And then if the other one goes off before that 5 seconds, it does damage. And then so on and so on. And so we want to take the one down. We want to let the 5 seconds drop. Then we want to take the other one down. And so it means that everybody clears the damn ball. The puddle, the one that expands, stay the hell out of it.
Controlled chaos.
Yeah, controlled chaos. Do not run through spores. We'll use rogues and hunters to clear the spores if need be. Hang on. Just bear with me. The recursive strikes. That's you want to stay out of his forward. That's his. The tanks are going to be taking that. The tanks got to do their 4 yards apart at least, and then do the tank swap. The controlled chaos is the big purple blotch on the ground that expands, and you need to avoid it. Just think of it as as Manaroth with the expanding circle on Manny. The parasitic fetter is going to be the other one. Going to spawn 2 normally. 2 of the parasitics, and they're each going to target a random player. That player needs to be very aware because if they catch that player or get to that player, they're going to root him and they're going to start to shit all over again, and they're going to keep multiplying, and we're going to have parasitic fetters all over the hell. So the parasitic fetters got to go down. I'm sorry, the parasitic lashers. Or what are gonna the fetter just is the rooting, and then the lasher is what we got to kill. And they got to go quick because they grow every 3 seconds, increasing their movement speed by 25%.
And when they reach the people that they fixate, they spawn more ads, and they'll keep spawning ads and keep spawning ads. Like, you don't want that to happen; they have to die.
And then the other thing is called solar collapse, and it's going to have a ring of like 8 solar beams hitting the ground, and it's going to collapse in. And then a big beam of light's going to hit the ground and puck people's world up if you're within 4 yards of it. At 75%, he's going to pull the Solarist version of himself. And he's going to he'll have Flare and Solar Collapse, and he will be the one summoning the Plasma Spheres. That's the 3 spheres that I was talking about around the room. And then we're going to have phase 3. This is when he hits 50% health. He will introduce Naturalist, and that's when he brings the toxic spores in. Grace of Nature. parasitic fetters. And then the last version is the Arcanist, and it's called Night. And what's going to happen is, say he marks me with the Call of Night, I will need to find somebody that is unbuffed or undebuffed, and they need to hang out with me. You need to pair up for that, and it's just the two of you. Otherwise, you're going to do a shit ton of damage to the entire raid. Yep, hang on, I haven't taken my first one. Okay. Okay, and those are roughly the things. So this is a big fight about staying out of shit and dropping ads quickly. It's all about avoidance and dropping ads and getting back on the boss. We want as much time on it as possible. The bosses do have a shared health pool, so the tanks are going to try to keep the bosses together, and obviously cleave damage is going to help the shit out of that. So, remember, parasitic lashers gotta go down. Flame spheres, they gotta go down in that timing. So we want everybody hitting the same flame sphere together. So, as has been stated, we're going to try to hit the flame sphere that's closest to blue first, then closest to nipple. We're going to leave green alone. Neil, would you do me the favor of watching the timing on the flares when the one goes down and the next one needs to go down?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Don't just switch to orange. Wait until Neil says switch to orange.
Yeah.
And whatever you do not attack green at all.
Yeah.
I'll call it out as needed, though. I may say go to green first if there's some accidental splash damage on it already, and it has to go down first because it's so close to dying.
Absolutely.
I will
Absolutely.
call that out as required.
That was going to be our option too. I just wanted people to see it at least one pull before we got there, because that's truly what's going to happen. Is it's going to be going for the appropriate one, or the one that the group is closest to first, because there are things.
The tanks have the same markers as the ones that are out.
What's the point?
It's on them.
These flares look wrong.
The flares are not quite right positioned.
I mean, one's completely off the mark. The green should be up the front. Because as far as I'm aware, there's one roundabout blue, one around about where I'm here now, and there's one up the front. There's not one at the back here.
We'll just wait and see where they show, because I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Done this on my mage and Death Squad, so
move it.
So one about there, one where the blue marker was is about correct, and yeah, one around about up the front.
Did everyone see what I said about collapse?
Probably around about here would be better for that orange one. Now, if I'm wrong, I guess it's because I'm tired, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
So what's the attack order on the orbs now that they're moved?
Pay attention to him
Call
for
it
call
as
out.
required. It's usually going to be the first one, be the closest one to Botanist, and then we'll see where we're at after that.
It just depends on where Controlled Chaos is.
Yeah, Controlled Chaos kind of guides us around the room. Well, we run ahead of it, but
right.
So let's get a ready check out. Let's get a pull on him. Let's see where we're at. Eating now.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Did you happen to see what I said about solar collapse?
I did not. I did see what you said about the parasitic. What was the solar collapse?
Don't run through the sparkles, they hurt.
Oh, yeah. avoid it. At least 4 yards apart.
4, 3.
Yeah, run for the gaps.
1.
It seems I have a bit of pruning to do.
I need to get
Don't you solo collapse?
So we said it hurts.
Yeah, I know. I'm having weird
Parasitic infection, get those ads out when they come out.
Get the parasites. Get those lashers. Kill those flowers before they get to their targets. Controlled chaos. Avoid the purple. If you notice that, it grows in 3 steps. Solar collapse, avoid it. Parasitic lasher.
Don't be standing next to the person who has the lashers, because they may fixate on you. You might get hit right away.
Control chaos, avoid.
I need to get
That's quite a ways. Didn't even see the chaos yet.
Didn't hear a word you said.
Didn't see the control chaos till latency.
Okay, going to have flame spheres coming up at some point now. Here they are.
For the back. Where the hell have my flares gone? Blue. Yeah, hidden flares. Hold. Go for green.
Lashers are out.
Okay, why attacking?
Hold on.
I haven't said.
I used mine too.
We got parasites out.
Yeah. Dally's dead.
Kill these lashers.
Dude, I
Wipe it up.
I need to get closer.
These ads are out of control.
Wow, look at all those parasites.
More food for the worms.
I have a question.
Death is merely part of the great cycle.
Okay, now you've seen it.
Don't attack the orbs until I've actually called out one to be attacked. I might have been a bit slow there, but give me a chance to get my bearings.
We have to wait anyway for the debuff to go off, so you have to wait until it's called.
Yeah, worry about parasites till you have an actual destination on orbs.
I saw people run right to the orange one.
Parasites can also be slowed and stunned to give more time for people to...
Yes, but Ohio, I also said that we will attack the one that I call out.
Yeah,
it
we
all
did.
depends on which direction we're pushed by Botanist
Yeah.
by his abilities.
We had to calm down, people. Because of colors and because of positioning of the boss, we did state that we need to be able to adjust. So pay attention for the call-outs. Don't just jump the gun.
You know, you kill them too close to each other, they're going to hurt us quite badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, when one blows up, we get a 5-second debuff that does
And
like
that was
a 5,000% increase in damage when the next one blows up.
And that was a first poll that was so that we could show everybody exactly what kind of a mess we're going to be dealing with. Because as each new form appears, as he goes to 75% and then 50%, all the other issues are still in play. So the parasites are still in play. And apparently the placements on the blue, green, and orange were correct because the damn spheres piled right on top of them and could not see them.
I moved the orange when they came out.
Yeah.
And someone just moved it again.
Okay, who's moving the things?
I'm opening my drone.
Okay. Okay. So now that you've seen all the phases, or at least 2 of the 3 phases, you can see why it's
important.
Yeah. Why it is of extreme importance to be aware of where your feats are, because there was too many people taking damage from solar collapses. There were too many people taking damage from the uncontrolled chaos, and definitely too many people not killing parasitics. Go ahead, Steve.
So, I'm waiting to dispel you if you get parasitic. If you get parasitic and you're grouped up with everybody, I'm not going to dispel you because the minute that it dispels is targeting a person. So if you get it, get away from the group. You'll get dispelled, and then if you're the one that is targeting, you want to find the other person that's targeting so that they're both going in the same direction, so that both parasites are kind of grouped together.
See, I was thinking the exact opposite. I'm dispelling as soon as possible so that the person that's fixated can figure out who they are and get to running away.
See, if that problem is if it picks a melee, so if it goes on melee and you dispel it right away and it's targeting a melee, then it's just going to get doubled up right there.
Yeah, see, the unfortunate effect of that is you're relying on people to actually pay attention and know that they've got it on them, and that they need to get away from the party.
Job.
Yeah. So we.
Okay. So do you want me to dispel right away?
User in your channel timed out.
No, we'll try it your way this time around. So
I think that's the accepted practice, is letting people clear out.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. I just want to make sure that people were going to pay attention.
I know DBM was warning me when someone near me had it.
Yes,
but I'm assuming tanks can't get targeted, so I wasn't worrying about it.
There's no sign that tanks cannot get targeted.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit.
So, if you get it, head for an out. If you can't figure out who the other person is and which way they're going for their fixation,
User joined your channel.
Don't worry about it. You just get away from the rest of the party.
One comment on that, Tally. They get rooted in place.
Yeah, they can't move. We have to move from them.
Yeah.
One thing,
I mean, clear away from them.
We shouldn't really have all that much range sort of in the middle, unless the bus moves around a bit. We should kind of spread loosely around the circle.
Mm-hmm. Well, the other way of doing this was to actually set 3 different distinct groups for the size of the party, and have you at those various points. And I think that that's going to make it even more awkward. So we'll continue to try it this way for now. If not, we'll go to the setting a group of us on green, blue, and orange, and that way only one of those groups will have to move, because the controlled chaos will come at one spot and the other one will come at the other spot. Solar collapse. So usually it's only one group that's got to move to avoid those. But let's get rebuffed and get back on this.
Wait for me.
Waiting for Soul Reaper to come back online.
It shows that he's
Can you hear me in
lost
TeamSpeak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think tanks could be fettered.
I've learned that unless it explicitly says that they can't.
We might be on the bottom of the list.
Yeah, it's
We
one of
can't
those
get
things.
targeted because if it's, everyone else is dead, then we can get targeted type of thing.
As far as I'm aware, pretty much targets ranged a lot, so it's not impossible for it to target melee or tanks, but it's probably more likely to target the ranged.
I've heard on a couple other abilities it targets or prefers ranged over melee.
And see, that is also what I had heard, is that it prefers ranged over melee.
That's why we make it like a loose stack around the circle here. That's why, and then we move when the person gets rude, we move away from them and immediately target those parasites.
Okay, guys.
On your way back, Soul?
Reaper.
I mean, loosely spread around the room, not loose stack. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say, not.
I still need to wake up.
Look, bitch. Drink some coffee.
Wake me up inside.
If I have to get coffee, I have to go out and get it.
No, wake me up inside. It's wake me up before you go.
Wrap your lips around my
yo-yo.
Wake me up before you go when I go, but then it goes clear. Yeah, wake it up.
You back yet, Soul? Reaper.
Yeah, I think he just has to figure out a
Yeah,
game.
kind of.
Or to your right.
No, we don't have any locks that we could have got a closet
No
up.
bananas.
It's not like they cost
You need to
soul
use your
shards
flask, Soul.
anymore.
Okay.
But they may cost you a mortal soul.
I gave that away when I took over the throne down here.
Hey, we finally learned how Crawley became King of Hell.
No shit.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
We're just letting you know that's how it became the King of Hell.
He sang "Wake Me Up Before You Go."
Maxie.
I still get very confused when you say panda.
Maxie.
Maxie, you have a count of 3 to answer, you'll be removed from the group.
Or we'll start singing and get you banned from Twitch again.
One. Maxie. 2. Maxie. 3. Maxie.
Bye, Mexi.
Okay. Fighting the panda squid so I can remove them.
I'd rather not be associated with that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Haspian.
Yeah.
I piss enough people off on my own. I don't need help.
Oh! Look, you returned just after we removed you.
Like Arizona.
Okay, let's focus up and go.
You need to go?
Oh boy.
Okay. Focus up, puddle humpers.
If something like that comes up, feel free to shout. Before you
Ranged,
take off.
get out of the middle.
2,
Range
1.
kind of spread out around the outer ring of the circle.
It's a pruning to do.
Fire bad. 2 parasitics over by me.
I am out of range.
Okay, there we go. I see what you're saying.
But I just
There
spell
could be-
core again, so get ready.
I am fixated.
Don't let them touch you.
Careful not to singe the buds as you burn.
God, even a single pulse of that hurts like a motherfucker. I am rooted. Dispelling now. Controlled chaos, get away. Sassy.
Okay, spelling.
Spelling. Okay.
Yeah, you can't. Just you have to wait till it targets. Spelling Dynasty.
Yeah.
When the light dies,
Kill those parasites.
Kill
Wait till he
green
calls
first.
it. Green.
Green, green, green.
Alright.
Blue, blue, blue.
I need to get closer.
Let the last one detonate. Kill these lashers.
Singe the buds as you burn.
Using a cooldown.
Oh crap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
At least power is something your feeble minds comprehend.
Okay, that's gonna be a white.
My cooldown?
I want to play it out as long as possible.
When the light dies, too far away.
Let's not call the white site quite so quickly. I want everybody to see what it looks like to the
Well,
better end.
we've seen everything up to this point. We've seen the zoos, the ads out, control,
Did we get-
uncontrolled chaos, the solar collapse. There is nothing else to see at this point.
I definitely liked how we were calling out the dispels, but maybe specify like dispelling parasites or something so that people know, oh, hey, I need to switch to ads.
Yeah, it's like gotta wait till fixates go out first for those slashers, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble like that.
I was gonna say there were a lot of people that needed dispelled at the same time there.
Yeah,
Because
they
people
all
got
get
hit
by
and it's
lashers.
exponential.
So when they call the dispel, wait for them to dispel, wait for the fixates to go out, and then go and beat the crap out of them.
Let's. Is it possible that maybe we should try this without having Neely jump on the lashers? Just leave it to ranged on the lashers.
Leave it to ranged, yeah.
I was gonna say because sometimes when they get stunned, the lashers will retarget someone, and it might be a melee that's hitting them.
Yeah, I'd say you probably just keep the melee on the boss and the range take care of the lashers. Still be aware if they fixate on you to run the fuck away.
Part of the run the fuck away means keep in mind where they're coming from, so you don't run away in a direction that it's going to run them right through the party.
I don't think that matters on fixate.
No, if they fixate, they're just gonna fixate
No,
on you.
but
They
it
touch
does
you.
make a difference as to where they die and spawn at, doesn't it?
No.
Okay. I didn't know
They
if the
only
spawn
spread their
point was
buff-
automatic.
They only spread their buff if they hit you.
Okay. And it's only on the fixated person.
Yeah, it's only on the fixated target that they touch that they'll spawn more.
Okay, guys and gals, let's get back at it. Remember, this is a new boss. We're learning as we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you disturb my pristine gardens!
I am out of range. One deserves him. 4, 3,
It's on me.
1.
Spelling sound.
Here's Lasher.
Hey.
Look how fast that thing's hauling ass.
They are stunnable?
Don't be afraid to slow them.
You have a slow spell. It works on it.
Stun Zoo too.
And the target of the day is...
Spelling Ohio.
It's fixated on Tally.
Straight across. That's better.
There you go. Avoid the chaos.
Sun warms my ears, but it shall scorch your bones.
first.
I am out of range. I need a target.
Blue.
Who's that on the music cooldown?
Leave for that one.
Get those lashers. Lashers up, get it. Lashers are up.
I'm
Fly
fixated.
balls over your head. Run away from
Blowing a cooldown.
Light dies, so do you.
There's an ad.
Green.
Using my cooldown?
Blue.
Let the other one stand.
We got a turtle in here for some reason.
melee was the shield. So melee, kill that fucking turtle, please.
Didn't hear a word you said there.
Melee,
Melee kill it.
Your corpse will make a fine compost.
Get Aspian up.
Espian's done.
Dispelling at her.
Go for orange first. Blue.
Use a cooldown if you got one, Steve.
It's 1 minute.
On. Tally's.
Hey.
Into the buds as you burn.
Lashers, guys.
Your corpse will make a fine compost.
Get that lasher.
Both the tanks are down.
Damn it.
Feather.
Further.
Also, there was a hope we made it to phase 3 at least.
Yeah.
More food for the worms.
Try to live a little so you can see how the night thing works.
Yeah, I just wanted.
Nature
That's what I was
nourishes
trying to
those
get the
who
last
truly
time around.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we weren't gonna get there last time. But this time, yeah, just have a look. See toxic spores, the green things floating around. There's a green fluorescent circle that
Call of
the
Night.
bosses are gonna be pulled out of that.
Okay, who's got the little
More food for
pulsing
the
there?
worms.
What you need to do is hook up with somebody else and stand with them.
So do you.
Otherwise, you're doing a fuck ton of damage to somebody else. When you've got that pulsing purple on you, find a partner and stay with them.
One garden pest deserves another. Death is merely part of the great cycle.
That's progress. Let's get back in here.
Sassy's damn good. Hey, death is awesome. It only happened for a second. He reset.
We dealt with the unexpected turtle very well.
Yeah, where did the turtle come from?
We never cleaned it.
I'd love to know if I could tame one and know if that's a
Not in
ability
the-
outside of the raid.
Not in the raid, but I believe there's a place in Suramar where you can.
Nice.
So that was a lot better with the parasites, with the lashers up to a point. The problem is you never actually lose any of the earlier things. So every time we get to the next phase, it adds more shit, more shit, more shit. So you just got to keep being more aware and more aware. And where your feet are is going to become the ultimate in surviving.
I will say that You do not need to feel bad about this boss because he is very difficult, especially once you hit heroic, so. Heroic is just mean.
And here we are again, missing a couple of our.
Although I'll argue this boss fight is easier than Tichondrius.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I personally believe that.
He definitely doesn't have as strict requirements as in the same way as Tichondrius does.
The turtle was like right on the cusp.
We should be okay in the trash now. Just remember, as soon as those lashes pop, they gotta go down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It seems I have a bit of pruning to do.
I need to get close. I am
There's it better on Leonati, dispelling. Here they come.
Really be careful, make sure that they focus before you get up to them.
Is that what's happening? People are getting to them before they've actually chosen who they're fixating on?
Yes.
Melee shouldn't be attacking it. Pacify them. They're going to boss.
Here it comes again.
Guess I'm sassy dispelling.
Chaos.
Scorch your bones.
Lancers will be coming up.
When the light dies, so
Green.
I am out. I do not
Blue.
pardon.
one quest deserves another.
Go ahead, use your cooldown, Steve.
I think I dispelled it.
Lashers are out.
Honestly,
didn't
get it off of me. There it goes.
Okay, Saruman. Dispelling you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's something your feeble minds comprehend.
I need to get close.
Chaos.
We got lashers.
Use
in
my
there.
cooldown.
Kill these lashers, guys.
Do my cooldown.
Yeah, go for
I need a target.
Green.
Dispelling. Dispelling copper, watch out, melee.
Blue. Fixated on me.
Dispelling went on.
Who still has a cooldown, just so I know. I do not.
Be ready for call of
Not me.
night.
Got a minute still, player.
Vera, you got one?
30 seconds.
If you have it, share it. If you have it, share it.
If you haven't, share it.
I'm
You've
in
got
it.
the spider thing. There you go.
Green.
Green.
Blue.
Ellie
I'm
South.
casting.
Damn. Get Haspian up.
What about who?
There you go. We got a cooldown.
Storm. Y'all melee.
Fixate on Tally.
Ellie Hopper.
More food for the worms.
Tally dispelling self.
Watch us ready.
If we got a rogue or somebody, clear some of these spellers.
Falls upon you. When the light dies,
Doing better and better.
do you.
Okay, guys.
Your corpse will make
This
a
is
fire
probably
cover.
the most difficult just because of the amount of visual chaos there is.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get past the confusion part, it's not as bad.
Yeah, just remember, as you gain control and we can get through the first phase, and once we get control to where we know and understand and they're doing our fixates right, then we can add in and clean up the second phase mechanics. And then once we get there, we'll get to the third phase mechanics. And as we've gotten a little further each time, that's not necessarily...
We're just gonna make sure with these lashes that we're getting stuns and slows on them, because like I had one going at full speed at me, and like you can't keep running away from them. It's impossible.
Shamans can drop earth totems.
Yes, I'm gonna be dropping Shadow Fury when they first come out. So
what's the mages? Ring of Frost?
Yep.
Boomkins with the
Allies have
entangling? Or mass
Hammer of
entanglement?
Justice.
Something else to know is that if they are alive for 15 seconds, they become immune to all that shit.
yep.
So they need to die.
So it's die, die, die.
And that includes grabbing on someone else, sitting down. When they root someone else, they're still... We need to kill them. They can't... That first set, those first two, you need to clear them. Yeah.
And I was rooted as tank, but like half the raid was dead, and there was a shitload of
Right.
lashers out.
On the 2 seconds, because of the totem and it's got its delay, it doesn't mean, because of the size or area of effect for the totems and stuff, doesn't mean that you can't put it down in hopes that it's going to get them just in case.
That's lightning
Because
surge, not earth.
do what? Do what, Aspian?
I think it was Ohio. He threw down Lightning Storm, which has
Oh,
the 2-second delay, which will stun them if he wants to use that. But if we can at least get Earth down, that'll slow him.
Oh, see, I assumed he was talking about Earth.
No. Yeah, the Earth God only slows them if they've been rooted by him. Like, they changed Earth Grab Totem. There's no actual Earth Totem anymore that just slows. They have to be rooted first by the totem,
okay.
and then the next tick they'll start snaring.
Well, that explains why I don't use it that often.
Yeah, that's why no one uses it anymore, because it's bullshit. I would just say Ohio, just start using Frost Shock along with Lightning Surge. That's what I've been trying to do.
I know it's ineffective as a priest. I do have Chastise. It works when I'm being targeted. Or if they're in range and they're targeting somebody else, I can usually get one off on them. But that does, just keep in mind that we all have something.
Hey, Tally, when are we gonna lust?
We don't actually lust till third phase.
Yeah, no, I was saying when in third phase.
As soon as I haven't done it because I wanted to see us get a good firm toehold in the third phase. I think we're going to lust as soon as we actually hit third phase.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I just wanted to.
Probably gonna call it this time.
Yeah, I just wanted people to get a good solid look at the third phase, and so as we transition, and once that first round of, I don't know the timing
Sorry,
yet.
I need to AFK for a sec.
Okay.
It's 20 after almost. Do we want to take a break?
Yeah, let's
since
go ahead.
Lenestra's offline.
Yeah, let's go ahead and sing as it's a double whammy right now. Let's go ahead and take break and everything. 5 minutes.
When we get back,
That's a pull timer.
4, 3.
Pitch. When we get back, we might want to consider dropping the second cauldron. I got 11 minutes left.
Be right back.
All right.
Half an hour left in mine.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, guys. If you're going on a break and not actually going anywhere, take a couple minutes. Go watch LS's 2-minute videos or Bat Boss's bite-size video for this again, real quick.
And don't forget that the guides written on Wowhead are taken directly from the Fat Boss videos because they are written by the guys from Fat Boss.
Sorry.
Yeah, we see as you had to step away and Lenestra's offline, we're going to take our 5-minute break now.
Sounds legit.
Too legit to quit.
Yeah, my mom decided to squish speakers underneath her monitor, and then it was all messing up because she put it where the buttons are. But she made it sound a lot more dramatic than it was.
Isn't that like always what parents do when they have a technology problem?
I'm just thankful right now that I live here and that it's just easier for me to run up there and check it out. But then once I leave again, it's going to be like, well, I'm going to have to come over.
You could always come move down here to the land of the
Down under?
Oompa Loompa.
I am not moving anywhere close to Trump. Bad enough that we already have Trudeau, so...
Trumpdo?
What are you talking about? He cares more about other countries instead of homeless.
What? Let's head this one off before it gets too far. I know I started it, but I just meant the offhand comment.
Instant regret.
Yeah.
Norma likes to finish.
That's okay. I normally get yelled at too.
Isn't it sad when perversion is much safer in channel than
What's the
politics?
bacon for? Alright, then I spread my
User
leg.
joined your channel.
Oh, nobody got to come out of your hole yet.
Bacon extinguishes food buff.
Thank you.
But we're just gonna die and lose the food buff anyway.
Yeah, why are we missing people?
I was just passing it out to people who
No.
ate before break.
If you eat 6 of them on an empty stomach, you get an achievement.
And they're actually quite cheap to make, as long as you make sure to do the bacon world quests when they come up. They're actually quite useful if you
Well,
want to
even
just
if you're doing the world quest, they still have a value, so they're still
Yep.
costing the same whether you buy them or get them from the world quest.
And if you're farming content, not likely to lose your debuff, they're very helpful.
They're especially good on like mythic bosses.
Well, thank you, Edward.
Also, there's like 2 kinds of food. I don't remember what the other one is. It's like 1,000% increased health and resource regeneration out of combat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Better chow. Yeah.
And bear tartar, which gives you a sprint after you kill something. They're both very good for Mythic Plus.
I keep giving all of my reagents to Nomi and he keeps burning them.
Do you think?
Yeah, I stopped using him.
Ran
Do you
out of
think-
reagents to give him.
Do you think there'll be a rank 3 burnt food in some patch?
I don't know. I heard there's going to be a rank 3 that's kind of more edible, and I don't know.
Maybe
It
it
may
could
just
like
be
give a
theory.
half buff or something.
Everything's expensive because people got a bunch of gold and warlords. Inflation.
Yeah, Blizzard accidentally turned the
5,
garrisons into a
4,
gold
3,
printer.
2, 1.
Although it's not that hard to get gold nowadays with world quests and the occasional class hall mission.
Oh yeah, if you get the bonus objective on those missions, you can get like 1,700 to 2,000 gold or something. Also, if you do Brawler's Guild, you can also get missions for that to get more Brawler's Gold.
Yep.
They revoked my membership, the bastards. I never used the thing in the first place.
It's actually kind of fun this time around because you have brawls where you'll randomly be pulled in and everyone fights.
Yeah, there's like raid brawls like that where you pull everyone in.
It's so
It's to keep
bullshit that I
people
paid
from-
1,000 gold to get into the thing. I never used it, and now I'm out. So I have to pay another 1,000 gold or whatever it is nowadays.
Well, it's completely different than it was the first 2 seasons. But they did the brawls also to keep people from just AFKing there because you get gold just from being in the Brawlers Guild when other people fight.
There's also new things too where you can bet Brawler's Gold and get some if you predict a fight accurately, which is pretty cool.
I think of it more as I paid for content, and then they took that content away from me.
You didn't actually pay for it because in-game currency is ephemeral.
We're all ephemeral. We're all wins on.
7.2, all your gear just disappeared because Blizzard felt like it.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, you log in and you're completely naked.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens if you got hacked back in the beginning. You gotta fuck you and go try and farm your gear again.
Oh, I'm not saying it hasn't happened to me. I'm saying in 7.2, that's going to happen to you, just like I lost 1,000 gold because I paid for content and now it's gone.
You paid for content that they took out of the game and replaced it with something else.
That just happened to be called the exact same thing and was pretty much the exact same thing.
It's the same name, but it's pretty different.
Let's see, you queue up and you brawl NPCs on a one-on-one basis. Kind of sounds the same. Like I said, it's you logging in 7.2 and having no gear whatsoever because Blizzard decided to reset how tier works.
I think you should check out the new one because it's not quite the same. But it is breaks over, and it is second cauldron time. If you did not have a second one from the first cauldron, if you did not get a second one from the first cauldron, come stand around the bouncy warlock.
Did you know that the warlock tier for Tomb of Sargeras has the wings? on jump?
Yes, because it's a recolor of tier 6.
I know, they're
if
so
you
pretty.
if you did not get a second flask from the first cauldron, take one now and walk away.
Repeat that?
If you did not get a second flask from the first cauldron, if you do not have a flask hanging out in your bag, you're going to take one now.
Can I assist you? Be careful.
Everybody's going to drink. And this is to see who's missing a flask. I do not have that add-on, so if someone wants to tell me who's missing a flask, so I can
Oh,
let
good.
them.
Yeah, everybody's got.
Because it'll tell you if it's close to expiring. Okay, I heard we're all good, so free for all for third flask of the night. Everyone molest the cauldron.
Oh yeah. I like it when I get molested.
Panda? Where's Panda Squid? Look.
We got a closet coming down.
Into the burning ring of fire.
Ho ho ho! It's a burning ring of fire.
They make a cream for that.
And if you're not sure, go see your doctor.
Go see the doctor.
So if you do not have a flask in your bags for the last hour of raid tonight, go molest the cauldron.
We got exactly 20 people, so that thing.
Bad clap.
That thing should be empty.
Summoning the tally that's already here.
Even if you're an alchemist and your flask is going to last you for next 2 hours, go molest that cauldron. Don't let it go to waste.
It won't let me.
Did you drink the one in your bag yet?
No, because the first one still has 2 hours on it.
Five, four,
Focus up.
3, 2.
Free pot.
How dare you disturb my pristine gardens!
I am out. Four.
I'm coming.
On card.
Okay.
Go, Lasher. That was nice. That was stunned and slow for a long time there. That was good.
Get out of that.
Yeah, I stunned it.
Okay, I definitely think this whole encounter was written by a dope smoker. Dispelling bird up.
Next stun will slow out.
Comes chaos. Avoid it.
It shall scorch your bones.
Blue.
Do they share it?
Share.
Green.
Selling Leonardi. Get him.
Green. Blue.
I'll be using mine.
It's still ready then.
Spelling Maryland.
Okay, you're on phase 3, lost it.
Still have my TNH going.
So do I.
Nightfall's getting hooked up with somebody.
Did the melee come out?
Okay, blue.
Get your cooldown.
Cooldown.
Go.
Spelling Maryland.
Pay attention. Go ahead, use that second cooldown.
Using
Lashers.
As you burn.
I am out of range.
Got a rogue that can do some spore cleanup.
Lashers.
Get them.
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
Aspen's down.
Get him up. Buddy up. I'm with you.
When the light dies, so do you.
Green. Blue.
If somebody's got cooldown, use it.
Spelling Winani.
Anybody got a cooldown?
No, I'm rooted.
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
I'll say right now, until it got especially out of control there, it was going extremely well.
Yeah, this is like, you gotta follow the mechanics all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
When the light dies, so do you.
I just have so many bad memories
Holy
of
shit.
the whatever they were called, the parasitic shadow fiends from Illidan.
Man, it's really nice, guys.
There'd be like an army chasing you at the end.
7% according to the DBM
I saw
message.
6.
7% according to the DBM message. Yeah, if you can keep that flow through the whole time, as you saw, you just kind of keep it clean, keep it clean. It will
I do not
go into the next phase cleaner, and therefore you'll be able to control things better. That was actually a pretty damn solid round there. Berlin.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm here.
Definitely need you to be vocal about where your cooldown's getting used, so I know whether you've got it or not.
Right, I just won't use it then until I hear you call it out.
You can tell you if you're going to use it or choose to use it, just call it out before you use it, so I know that it's gone.
Roger that.
That's something that we're slowly working on getting everybody used to, just so that chaining the divine hymns and tranquilities and stuff is a little bit more functional for the team.
Exorcerous Raid Tools is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I use. I track everyone's cooldowns, so I know when it's on cooldown.
I would need some kind of a tutorial. Technically, I have it.
DBM.
Oh, you can probably do it with DBM too.
DBM has an add-in that you can search on Curse, and it's the same DBM interface, and it'll just show you who's on what, and it's bars. It'll show you
Somebody
brain
come
fart.
on,
Oh my god!
At 8 o'clock next week and kind of go over it with Tally.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, whichever you prefer. I haven't used a DBM one. I just use Exorcist. It's super easy to set up.
I theoretically still have Exorcist on here, so.
Oh yeah, if you do, then I would just update it. Dude, I can set you up real quick. It'll take like 5 minutes, literally.
Okay.
All right, then 8:45 next week.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pre-pot.
I am out to do.
My parts, sorry guys.
You need to get
Void.
I need to get
Here we come. It's me. Can't wait for me. Dispelling myself. Oh, okay. Get him.
Something your feeble minds comprehend.
Can't believe Shane's been in through the whole night and I haven't gotten one moan out of him.
I could change that.
Ooh. Lynn.
Belly.
There you go. Nice.
Something your feeble minds comprehend.
Yeah, the more I listen to this encounter, I'm thinking Snoop Dogg Brothers.
Green. Blue.
Alberta.
Be right back. There's somebody at our door. Sorry. Be right back.
Get that. Get away from it. Yeah, you were definitely on the wrong side of that because she was away from it.
Orange.
Sorry.
Blue.
Using.
Spell. Sure, size up.
Still got my cooldown if needed.
Spelling copper. I'm gonna use mine here.
Yeah.
Phase 3 last.
Yeah, that one we might have wanted to wait till the.
I've still got mine. Do you want me to use it?
Hold it for the moment.
Night falls upon you.
Stay in the group. If you've got the marks over your head, stand next to someone who's not marked.
When the light dies, so do you.
Green. Blue.
One garden pest
Get ready to
deserves
use your cooldown.
Okay. Spelling
Use
Saruman.
it.
Kill the lashers.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I get
Using my
rooted and
cooldown.
then instantly fucking this.
Somebody. Okay. Wow, you said you got it. We got 2. Gorgrim.
Oh.
Nature
And-
nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
Ah, shit.
4.
I got rooted and instantly fixated. That was some bullshit.
Still not bad. We're making it to phase 3 very consistently now.
And if we keep control of the lashers, we have this.
Yeah, there were. I think there were a couple accidental dispels in there.
Pest deserves
Well,
another.
what happened there is like when I got dispelled, I was instantly fixated and I had no chance to get
Death
away. So
is
that's
merely part of the
bullshit that
great
happened.
cycle.
Well, stop with the internet prawn. That'll run it to 2200 milliseconds in a heartbeat.
I mean, they spawn on top of you. What else can they do?
Oh, honestly, I think there was kind of a double whammy there because I think I called for his cooldown at the same time as he was getting ready to dispel you.
Well, no, that's not what it was. It's like I was saying that I got dispelled, and then like the ad like that spawns on top of you after you're dispelled instantly fixated on me, and it's already on top of me, so there's no way to get away.
Is it possible that it was just a different one and not one that you spawned?
No, I was the one who got dispelled first, and then they got out of control. It fixated on me instantly, and instantly basically created more.
RNG loves you that time.
Yeah, RNG's is a bitch.
That shit happens. That's, you know what? I'm not sweating this because I'm seeing progress. We got this. This is going down tonight.
Yeah, that's why I was calling bullshit on that one. I'm
Right.
calling that one a mulligan.
RNG loves to keep giving you Cephas's secret over and over.
I thought you were going to say syphilis, but okay.
I heard Lenestra leave. I'm waiting to see her crash out. You know, losing Sassy early because of the phone call or doorbell or whatever didn't help.
Yeah, sorry. It's a downside to Steve and I raiding together. Somebody still has to be the parent.
Fuck that.
It's after 10 o'clock. Screw them.
Oh my.
Isn't that what got us in this nest in the first place?
Hey, Taylor, can I make a suggestion?
Uh-huh.
Our Divine Hymn is only a 3-minute cooldown, so I suggest we use our CDs first, and they should be up again for us to use during phase 3.
Yeah, theoretically, yeah. Like I said, I'm just as long as you call out just before you're using it so that we're not doubling up, I have no problem with you self-calling when you're using it. I just need to hear when it's being used. Val and I have used our cooldowns at the same time way too many times.
Yeah, but there's really nothing wrong with combining your cooldown with the paladin cooldown.
Not necessarily. However, when it's the only two of the three, when two of the three cooldowns go away at the same time, it was a problem.
Yeah.
When we've got 4 healers, it's not usually an issue, especially in a group this size. Lenestra's got 1 more minute, and then we're removing her. You have 1 minute.
That's what she said?
If you can get your computer rebooted in 1 minute, go for it.
While we're waiting for Lenestra and apparently Soul Reaper.
Okay, go for it, Reaper.
I wanted to throw something out there. So yesterday we were talking about how we might have to do some, sitting some people on progression just so that we can get over the brick wall and we can continue. Obviously, we don't want to do that, but tonight this is progression, but we're learning mechanics. Last Saturday on Tycondius, we knew the mechanics, we were just failing. So when we're talking about setting people, if we ever get to that point, and hopefully we don't, it's last week, not this week, that we would be sitting people. Sitting people tonight is not going to help anybody. We're all learning. Sitting people last week may have helped up our raid-wide DPS.
User disconnected from your channel.
That's actually a very good statement.
Yeah, last week we were hitting the DPS wall.
Yeah,
Tick has a hard enrage.
Yeah, that's a very solid statement. It's a very...
I just thought of that by taking a leak, so I thought I'd say something.
So you thought when you had your penis in your hand?
Hey,
when most guys
usually when guys
Actual correction, it's afterwards.
It's when we're closest connected to our brains.
No, it's during, but if we're in bed with a woman, we don't care how ugly she is. We're in bed with a woman. We'll worry about it the next morning.
Stormy, at this point, it looks like the groups thing is not going to be a big issue.
No, I was just gonna mention that I do help with making.
Oh, that thing. Yes, you may mention that now.
Guys, if you want to run keys or mythics or even group up for Kara, let me know. I can help get groups together. I've been doing it for a little while now, and it seems to get really good results. I know there's a few of us that do want to group up for Kara, and all we have to do is figure out a time, a day before, like most likely well before raid, because it is up to 3 hours depending on who you go with. I would try and run it with group people, guild people, because running bugs really doesn't get you anywhere. So if you guys want to run mythics pluses, your keys, if you want to run mythics or try and get a Kara group together, let me know and I will help try and do that. I also do these groupings right after raid too, so just whisper me or tell me in TeamSpeak that you want to be a part of a group.
Okay, and the reason I let her get away with that tonight is Suicide Squad has not notoriously been doing this. I mean, we've been slowly working our way towards it. Death Squad, if you ask Shane, did a lot of that. They grouped up together and they ran their dungeons and they ran their heroics to help each other out, and that's part of being a team and helping your people out. Valwyn has you've now run Mythic Pluses, correct, Val? You finally got to run a Mythic Plus? Yeah, okay. But up till a week or so ago, nobody, even though she'd say something, she would end up logging off because nobody would pick her up to do Mythic Pluses. And I don't think she's the only one. I'm sorry, don't mean to be throwing you under the bus. I'm not trying to use you that way. I'm just trying to point something out. That there are people here that really want to do this stuff that can't find a group or haven't been able to find a group or are not necessarily real comfortable speaking up in some cases. Val is actually physically asked at least 7 times that I've seen after a raid's done and said, "Hey, I've got if somebody's doing any mythics or mythic pluses, I'm available." And I know that at least 5 of those times,
User joined your channel.
it felt like she was ignored, or not ignored, overlooked. And I'm only using her because I know I've seen it with her. I've actually watched her do it and say, in both TeamSpeak and on Guild Chat, that she was available for running those things, and yet nobody hooked up with her. There are some good people in this group, and there are people that run them, and Storm is one of them, and China's another one, and so I gave her permission to say, "Hey, so take advantage of your people. We're a team. Use each other.
You can also throw posts on the Death Squad and or not
the Suicide Squad
and the Dark Coven Facebook pages too. I've seen people doing that as ways of kind of organizing things with more than the people that are online when they're online.
And like one of the biggest things you guys will get out of it is more than just gear and experience. It's synergy with each other, which is super important when you're raiding. You got to be able to synergize with everyone else on your team, or you're just gonna all be running around like a bunch of retards with your heads cut off.
Not only that, but it does the simple thing and gets you to know your team members. I mean, because there's, honestly, Storm probably wouldn't be a part of this team if we hadn't just kind of tugged and dragged her into this team, kicking and screaming, as well as a couple other people.
But like I said, I'm here to help with groups, and I know there has been people that have been left out, so I don't want that to happen. I will try and run as many groups as I can, but the more people want to, the better.
We appreciate group efforts.
Yes, we do. We're all about group efforts.
Let's get our food buffs back on, and let's get at this. Even though that means we gave Linestra more than enough time to get on. It looks like she's on her way back.
I know, my stupid internet.
And Soul Reaper, are you back yet?
Yeah, they're both done.
Let's get classes up. Get them here quicker, please.
TeamSpeak.
Yes, you're not very good at being social. That's a fib. You're not very good at running group things, maybe, but you're good at being social. You talk. You're part of the team here.
Yeah, I intentionally piss people off. Don't pull any of this. I'm not social. I'm antisocial.
User joined your channel.
There's Soul Reaper back in TeamSpeak.
Yep.
We're getting a closet up to get you guys summoned back here.
Oh, I'm at the front. I'm just running back through the radar.
Oh. Let's go, guys. Let's get back on this. These are the type of delays that I don't like. This is unnecessary wasted time.
It fixed my latency though.
Oh, I'm not talking about just you specifically. You just
okay.
took advantage of wasted time already in process.
Oh yeah, I did.
This is why we've got what we call the 2-minute rule. And if you lagged out, whatever, you've got 2 minutes. We boot you from the group. We do the pull. If you're back in by the next pull, you get in. If you miss out on the kill, that's unfortunate luck, and that's the way it goes. So. Yep, I see it. No, I just finally ran out.
Naughty, naughty.
Oh great, you reminded me of that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode.
Which
I need to target something first.
Remember
Okay,
with the...
focus up.
Focus.
4, 3,
3 pots.
2, 1.
How dare you disturb my pristine gardens!
Hopper. Not really.
That could have been far worse. Go ahead and use yours, Blake. Sorry.
Astra. Ohio.
Beware. Something your feeble minds comprehend.
I need to get closer.
Burn! The sun warms my lips, but it shall scorch your bones. When the light dies,
Blue. Green.
Using.
Oh.
That's okay.
Ohio.
Wow. It spawned right on me. Dispelling myself. Move away.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware. Something your feeble minds comprehend.
Void.
Green.
Who's got a cooldown, please?
I do.
Okay, use yours this
Blue.
time around.
I'm gonna wait until blue, and then I'm gonna use
Right.
it. Using it. Oh, and it's gonna dispel too, so get on these lashers.
Dispelling Sassy.
Just hit me twice for some reason.
Son of a bitch.
Comprehend. When the light dies, hope to stand against the three primal forces
Orange.
of life itself.
Stand me up if you can. Thank you.
Green.
Do you want me to use mine?
Nourishes those
Yes.
who truly appreciate it.
We are in phase 3.
4, 3, 2.
Night falls upon you.
Do we want Lustable?
Lust.
When
Thank
the
you on
light
Haspian.
dies, so do you.
Orange.
4, 3, 2.
Green.
Pest deserves another.
On rare.
Okay.
Careful not to singe the buds as you burn.
I'm not gonna be able to dispel anymore. I have no mana.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
At least power is something
Do we have an
feeble
innervate
minds
for him?
comprehend.
I'm down.
More food for the worms. Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Night falls upon you. When the light dies, so do you.
Okay, that was absolute garbage.
4, 3.
First thing I noticed was a mistake is people standing too close to each other. When someone gets the parasite thing, when they get rooted,
Should
you
we
need
wipe?
to move away from
Yes.
Okay, because we never said that. We just started.
Your
with
corpse
light.
will make us fine compost. Wherever will I store all this
Anyway,
fertilizer?
yeah, if someone gets the rooted to the ground, don't be near them, because if you are and you get fixated, you're going to get hit by those lashes real quick. Second thing, don't knock back the lashers. I have to cast my stun. If you do that, my stun's going to land in the wrong place and it won't stun them. So knockbacks are a last like thing that you need to do in that situation. We want to stun and slow them first. We don't want to knock them back first.
Yeah, save the knockback for if they're about to overrun somebody, one of the melees that they're targeted on in the melee.
Yeah, because I gotta pick my Shadow Fury, aim it over them, and then cast it. I can't instant cast that.
Okay, let's
You-
just
There's a way to macro Shadow Fury that you can cast it at your mouse location without using the reticule.
I prefer to do it my way. I'm not messing with that right now. I'd have to figure it out.
homework for next week.
And Melee, they are going to focus on you. You need to be aware of the eyeballs over your head and get the fuck away. And I know I'm saying fuck a lot, but it's my favorite word.
And it's your favorite thing to do?
It's a good word.
What?
So let's say that this green marker is a person that is rooted to the ground, and I'm standing here next to them. As soon as they get rooted to the ground, I'm moving away, then I'm turning around, and then I'm getting ready to target the lashes. I'm not just gonna go
Okay.
do, and then get hit by one if I get fixated.
Can the lazy Mexi stand up, or?
I'm wondering
I
if he's
need a
AFK.
target.
I think the biggest boss for this raid group is real life.
What about fantasy?
Oh, I got fantasy.
Caught in a landslide.
No escape.
No
from
escape from reality.
Just open your eyes, people.
And see.
I'm just a poor boy.
Well, you know, you did say the roof caved in. That's pretty big and scary.
Yeah, that's kind of a I have to leave raid type of deal.
You're not gonna get anybody right? We're in
Okay.
California, and I know you're not gonna get anybody. I mean, roofers are weeks out. So I don't know what she's thinking or he's thinking.
Okay. Okay, can we get focused?
Yeah, we're waiting on Val.
Val, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh my.
We got 2 people not fooded.
If you click the green button and you haven't eaten yet, naughty, naughty.
No.
5, 4, 3.
Pre-pot. Yep.
I need to get closer.
Here we come. Yanani.
No need dispelling.
Chaos.
I am out of range.
Ow. Stand her up.
Okay, dispelling tally. Slow Reaper. Well, I'm gonna wait for these. I'm gonna wait. I have to sit for a second. Make dispelling. Mine next.
The sun warms me. Careful not to singe the buds.
I need to get closer.
burn.
That was some sloppy ass parasite.
We're fine.
Green. Blue.
Go ahead, Barry, use yours.
Sunvera, dispelling.
Green.
Using mine.
Blue.
Okay, spelling farm on your way.
Lost.
Oh, that's what happened.
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it. Night falls upon you.
Circle of Night on me. Looking up with somebody.
Green. Orange.
Go ahead and use yours this time.
Okay, using mine. Okay, get away from me on.
Mine's still up.
Kill the lashers.
Don't run away from me. Now we both gotta run. Using mine. Oh, I don't have one. Fuck.
5 down.
Get him up.
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
Push this bitch.
Using my cooldown.
There you go.
Night falls upon you.
Orange. Blue.
I do not have a target.
I am rooted. Get away from me.
No telling.
Lashers.
I'm rooted too.
Don't
Get out of
from me.
Shit.
Out in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Something your feeble minds comprehend. Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
Oh, how did we lose both tanks at the same time right there?
I got hit and it hurt.
Yeah, unfortunately we're down a healer or so.
In the confusion, the recursive might have stacked up too high or something.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because they both went down so quick right there.
Well, when I went down, there was no res up, so he's just gonna take it.
Oh yeah.
I noticed that during that last phase, when linked, while the tanks are kiting the bosses around, it's really easy for me to be way out of range in that last phase, and that was my struggle why I wasn't able to get.
Yep, that's just something you got to be aware of, and for your own personal repositioning issues. I noticed that at any given point, because of that, there's people that are out of range of our healing.
I'm just gonna say it again because I saw it a couple of times in that last one. If you are fixated, don't just stand there and look at it and attack it. Run away.
Little girl, run away.
They get faster the longer they're alive, so they're going to catch up to you. You need to kite it. Other people need to kill it.
Every 3 seconds, it's a 25% speed buff.
Give me that speed boof.
I think after wipe it off, it's immune to stuns.
You know, I used to date a girl like that. Give me that speed boof.
So that's your new euphemism.
If someone gets that fixate and has trouble, or call your name and I'll just beat your ass.
Yeah, that is a possibility. One of us can attempt to priest yank you further across the street. It would require you not having a fucking neuro silencer on, though.
Is that even still a thing?
Yes.
3.
Pre-pot.
Pre-pot.
How dare you disturb my pristine gardens!
You take that much damage right off the bat, Squid. Here comes the first. Better.
Right. Slowly. Berta. Molly.
So get that thing, kill it. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. That'll be the last time for her tonight. Vera, go ahead and use yours on this one if you have it.
I apologize, I did call it out on the first one.
Yeah, I thought you did, okay.
Okay, barrel.
It's fine.
Get away from barrel. Ohio, get away.
Dynastin and Thanin.
Managed to avoid those extra connecting points.
Doing something with that.
I am out of
I got this one.
1
2, 1.
Oh, target. Pull down.
Damn it.
Mine's up again in 25 seconds.
Val. Get away from Val.
You burn!
Run away, little girl.
These parasites are getting out of control here.
4.
Spelling coppermouth. Watch out, man.
Damn it!
Using my city.
I just spelled myself. More patterns of parasites coming up.
Blue.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I need to get closer.
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
This is out of control. This is a
This is done. Wipe it. Kill this. Die.
Night falls upon you.
That just got bit really quick.
Hey guys, flee or die.
Death is merely part of the great cycle.
Get it?
Dun dun dun. Okay, we already removed Lastra.
yard.
Okay.
It's that Australian internet.
Yes, it is. And she goes through. Some nights she can recover, and others it just keeps going. And
Is it just me
Go
or
there.
Saturday's worse?
it seems to me like Saturdays are worse too. But
Well, it's date
Saturdays
night.
are worse for me too.
Well, it's
except-
Australia. It's Sunday for her, and
except
it's
that
midday,
Sunday. Yeah.
and it's midsummer,
Yep.
and she has no air conditioning, so everything overheats too.
The drop bears probably bit through a cable or something.
Yeah.
It's,
So it's colder than
yeah.
Phoenix in the summer.
Depends on
my
what part of
summer
Australia.
high is 128.
Check your flasks.
Well, 50 degrees Celsius is kind of insane.
Can we get lock cookies?
Again,
Oh,
it depends
Christ.
on what part of Australia you're in. Canberra tends to be not too bad.
Okay, guys, good news. Kind of one thing that I've kind of noticed is once the everybody runs away from the chaos, make sure that you get spread back out because you're staying kind of clumped together after that. Once the chaos is done, or once you've had to reposition for the solar collapse, make sure that you get spread back out so that we've got that extra running room. It really helps if there's a couple yards between you and the next person to you. You know, I noticed that last time that there were like 3 or 4 times that he was calling out, dispelling, move away, move away, move away, because people weren't moving away from the person that he needed to dispel. And unfortunately, this is the problem with 2-night rating on progression.
The thing is, like, you can't really wait to dispel either because of the fucking damage that it does.
Yes.
Like, you just
Yeah,
kind of
'cause
have
it's
to
ticking.
dispel no matter what.
Like, if you're near the person, like, you don't wait until they say, alright, I'm going to dispel. You turn tail and run immediately and turn around and be ready to fire off.
Maybe that's the adjustment that we need to make is you just call out the dispel and dispel it right away. Don't worry about it. Pre-pot.
It seems like a bit of pruning to do.
On me, dispelling. Oh, okay. Holy shit, he hit turbo fast.
Something your feeble minds comprehend. As you burn.
So I'm gonna hit mine.
Sarmon! He likes it.
Gotta make sure we're stunning slow.
Something your feeble minds comprehend. The sun warms my youth. It shall scorch your bones. When the light dies, so
Green.
Blue. I got this one.
one godliness deserves another.
Armor.
Careful not to send the buttons as you burn. Something your feeble minds comprehend. When the light dies, so
Blue.
You want to use yours this time?
Sure.
Green.
one godliness deserves another.
Target.
Get off those.
Careful not to send the buttons as you burn. Something your feeble minds comprehend. Now you face three aspects of life.
Wait,
yeah.
It is about to end.
And lost.
Now.
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
Turns out in 2 seconds.
Light falls upon you.
Salt Knight on me, closing with somebody. Thank you.
When the light dies, so do you.
Green. Blue.
One godliness deserves another.
You sure's?
Kathy.
Careful not to send the buttons as you burn. Four, three, two, one. At least power is something your feeble minds comprehend.
Big heal on. There you go.
Hold down.
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Night falls upon you.
Marks cannot stand
Popping
next
my
to each
cooldown.
other.
Dies, so do you.
Green.
4, 3, 2,
orange.
Parasitics are up.
Somebody use your cooldown, please.
Your corpse will make a fine compost.
Get Aspian up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
At least power is something your feeble minds comprehend.
We got one. Shall we get me or keep it for one of the tanks?
Nature nourishes those who truly appreciate it.
I'm getting Valwyn up.
Get her up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Night falls upon you. When the light dies, so do you.
Get the green.
Push it. If you got second potions, use them.
Okay, focus the boss. If they've detonated that night.
Everything. Give it to him. Ditch this bitch. Push his ass. Big boom.
And it's down.
There you go.
Ooh, look what I got.
Very nice.
Hey, look, I guess we get a couple of shots in the store. Oh, God, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly.
No, we are not going to call it a night. However,
let's take a look at it just so we know what to expect next time we get there.
Oh yeah, let's And what did I get?
Ooh, rank 2 Fantasy.
Everybody face a large statue of him for a photo.
Face the large statue.
The one over in that little pavilion.
The blue marker.
Yeah,
Wow.
face of the blue marker.
Yeah, I probably should have said blue marker.
Are you taking
Call
the
people
picture?
and back.
No, you are, aren't you? Who's taking the picture? Who's got it? Okay.
Interesting, he drops a glyph.
Picture's complete.
Oh, that's right. He drops the one for
Twilight
balance
Moon.
druids.
Yeah.
Or is that the restoration?
No, I think it was Balance Druids.
It's the rest of one.
Well, that was a lot of work. However,
Yeah, I didn't read it much.
That was very nice.
Okay, starting loot. Starting with the trinket, Fury of the Burning Sky, Mastery Trinket, ranged and spells cause a solar collapse. This is ranged only.
Caspian's heals.
Bids closing.
Sexy motherfucker. Shut your mouth.
Congrats, Sassy.
Yay, thank you.
Who? Sassy? No.
That's a baller trinket.
Nice.
Next up, plate shoulders. Shoulder guard of the Eclipse. Crit mastery.
A little plate piece.
Okay, the loot is done with a priority system. If a piece drops that you want, you're going to send a whisper to Verda, the person who linked it, with the words bid if it's for bid MS if it's for your main spec, or bid OS if it's for your off spec. I figure out who has the points and give it to them.
If it's a minor upgrade and you're not sure about it, go ahead and roll off spec. That way, if no one else needs it in higher priority than you, you can still get it.
The benefit
Okay.
of off spec is it costs you half the points.
I gotta honestly say, I don't know where I'm going, so which way are we headed?
Oh,
You go back out from where you went, and then, like, before you actually exit that room that we go into to head towards Botanist, as you're heading back out, there's a left side, there's a little doorway.
I have no bids on these plate shoulders, last call. Shoulder guard of the Eclipse is going to show. Oh, never mind, there is a bid. Yeah, I like when people bid.
Am I imagining things, or does the warriors sit here?
Up the stairs. Up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
This way.
Go. Yep. Go ahead and head. I'm getting ready to do that.
Dodge the bullshit.
Okay, like Roger.
Next up, cloth bracers.
There's a green marker
Haste
at the stairway
versatility,
up.
woven lasher tendril bracers.
Aren't those kind of sexy?
Did you go the
There, is
wrong
that
way,
a main
Maxi?
spec or off
Yeah,
spec
you
bid?
went the wrong way. You went the wrong way. You went to the right. You should have went left.
Bad, Maxi, bad.
Bids closing for these cloth bracers.
Over here. If you pull that stuff, just die.
Watch when you guys walk in the room. Starhawk is right there.
You gotta hug the wall when you come in.
Haste? No bids
That's
on those?
Maryland.
Oh, Gratz Maryland.
Next up, ring of braided stems. Haste and versatility.
I see. Okay. Maxi, just release and run back.
Rings and eye level aren't going to really matter because it doesn't give you your primary stats. It really is based on secondaries.
Max do
Although-
that too now, don't they?
After the last week's
You
given
can
out
reach
here,
a threshold that, like for me, that's actually a 10% upgrade because of the amount of my main secondary stat.
A lot of people are using an add-on called Pawn, P-A-W-N. And it basically gives you an idea of what percentage increase item is over your existing gear.
That sounds nice.
It uses Ask Mr. Robot by default, but you can also customize it yourself. And then, you know, if you don't like Ask Mr. Robot, then it's up to you to find out which weights are best for you.
Maxi, are you there? Release.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, well,
And since it is an upgrade for me and my priority is
we're
nearly
running
15,
on limited time here.
Where the hell is everybody?
Let's get a closet up in here and get the people. If Saruman, you're up here, right?
I'll be up there in a second. Yeah, I was just giving people the right direction so they wouldn't run into that trash.
Right.
Again.
I have to admit it is tricky to find this room until you've been up here a couple of times.
Do not go running off into oblivion when you come through the hole because you could run straight at the boss. Okay, is all loot handed out?
Yep, all loot's handed.
Okay. This is not something we normally share, but we don't hide it either. So this is a current rundown of priority. This has nothing to do with the EP you've earned necessarily. It's more about the ratio of EP to GP that you've spent and earned is how priority is determined. So the current high is Verda, and then Valwyn, and then Haspian, and then Saruman, and then Orgasma, and Leonani, and Coppermouth, and Dianson, and then Korgrim, and Tally and Thanon and Storm and Ohio and Eddard and Panda Squid and Clav and Berlin and Sassy Lassie and Soul Reaper. Now, all this is saying is that in the group that we've got set tonight, Soul Reaper is last at 1.61. Normally, if you've got low EP, as in you've not been with us for very long, and because you got gear as quick as you did because, well, nobody else needed that piece or something, it really shoots you to the bottom of the list quickly. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because the rest of us have gear, you're eventually going to get it. Unfortunately, the people that are in the middle of the list are usually the ones that get fucked the longest. And that's
that sounds fun.
Kind of a group here that's Leonani, Coppermouth, Dianson, Thanon. They're all kind of in the middle of the group, and that's where things are going to get kind of ugly. Just remember, as Verda takes a piece or Valwyn takes a piece, you move up the list. So you're going to get your stuff. You're going to get your turn. The system does work itself out right. The downside to the system is we have only been running on EPGP again for the last 3 weeks. Remember, the first 2 weeks were personal loot. So there are some people on the team that are going through dry spell for getting pieces of gears. And please try to keep in mind that it's not anything against you. It's not us trying to keep you away from gear. It is trying to balance and utilize things to the maximum benefit of the team, that we have the 2 and 4 set bonus rule applied, and we are not the only team that has that rule applied.
And just a quick thing about EPGP, it's a mathematical function of your effort points, which you get for showing up and being here at the beginning on time and staying till the end, and gear points, which is when you take a piece of loot. And then there's also decay every week. So someone can't build up and store up a crap ton of points and then sit on them, and then when we get up to Gul'dan, then, be at the top of the list and say, fuck you, I'm taking all of this even though I haven't been here in 2 months. Because their points are going to decay.
Well, and that, yeah, I was going to say, and that's the other thing. There is a decay, and as Josh is not here, Nye has been taking care of decay, and it is a 10% decay per week, and that is designed so that people can't do the 6-month off thing and come back and still have their full power and go, oh, it's mine.
So if you want the purple shinies, show up every week, show up on time, stay till the end.
Okay, here we go. Let's, we're all up here? We're all ready?
I'm up here. Are we going to do markers for the 3 groups for the Tinky Debuffy Droppy Stick?
Yeah, somebody want to set the markers, please? Sorry,
No, decay is 10% across the board, whether you show up or not.
But if you show up that week, you're going to earn a crap ton of points from being here that someone who doesn't show up isn't.
Right. And that offsets your decay, but you still have
Yes.
decay.
Clav's done it the same way that that DS does it.
Yeah, set it for DSs.
But it also decays your gear points, so that gear you took at the very, very beginning isn't penalizing you as heavily in the end.
So it's 2 groups of like mix of DPS and healers, yeah, and you obviously have your tank. For this.
Looks like we can just get away with doing this real quick. Hang on.
I think group markers are a little bit too close to spread the blue and the orange a tiny bit. Yeah, should work.
You think 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 for the groups?
Yeah, do that. Also, there's like melee should be at maximum range for their attacks. He has a bigger hitbox than he looks.
So we're setting this up for 1 and 2 to the blue side, and 3 and 4 to the orange side.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I think that's an even split. 2 heals, 1 tank in each of the groups. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, how many of you watched the videos on this one?
I read the Fat Boss Guide.
I did.
About a month ago.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at here. Okay, so stage 1, dome, starburst. He's gonna fire a bolt of arcane energy at a target. Does 2,900,000. Yeah. And coronal ejection. It's a ball of energy that detonates after a short time, sending missiles at nearby players, inflicting a lot of damage and damage over time for 8 seconds. Stage 2 is absolute zero. Ice burst. Again, damage all players within 6 yards. Gravitation.
It's an ability put on the tank.
Do what?
It's an ability put on the tank, by the way.
Right. The gravitational pull. Targeted player attacks crap from the nether and is periodically struck by essentially you're hit by meteors and shit.
Another ability is only put on the tank.
And then that's the combat impact. All players within 5 yards of the targeted player, so you want to... It also applies absolute zero. This is just a shit ton of damage that's going out, and it's soak it as best you can or avoid it as best you can. You want to avoid people that have absolute zero because you become frozen solid and it stuns you for 10 seconds. It's just takes you out of play. And then the icy ejection just kind of
move it to the edge of the room. Don't overlap your circles of other people.
It gives you the big circle around each other. And remember, you can overlap the circles. Just don't let your circle overlap the person.
Also, it's like you get to the edge of the room, you have to get you soon as this on you, icy ejection, move, because you got to get slower and slower and slower as the longer it's on you until you come to a dead stop and then you explode.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I think unfortunately you're gonna see more of this. You're gonna get the feel by pulling this shit and just doing it.
Yeah, I'll just give a quick and dirty rundown for the DPS bullshit for the next couple of phases. Veil ejection, same idea as icy ejection. You're just going to run to the edge, except for this one, it's going to have damage on you, and you're going to drop circles. Drop your circle, move away. Drop your circle, move away, and then go back after the ejection falls off. Don't stand in those little circles too long, it will hurt, and you don't want to drop too many at the front. Tanks are going to drop their gravitational pull onto the areas where there is green so they can clear it up. So we're going to say stack on orange, they're going to clear blue, or stack on blue, they're going to clear orange kind of deal. So that way they have the space to clear because you don't want to be hit by that. Into the last stage, what will happen is we're going to get something called thing that should not be. The tank is going to pull that away from the boss because it will reduce all damage if they're too close to each other. We're all going to kill that ad. When it does this AoE ability, I think it's Void Burst, or whatever the hell it's called, I can't remember exactly, but it's going to basically do an AoE burst and it's going to hurt all of us. Do not face that things should not be when it's doing that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will be feared.
It's called Witness the Void.
Witness the Void, yeah. So Witness the Void, turn away from it. Yes, you're going to take damage still, but you won't get feared. If you face it, you will get feared for like 10 seconds, and it's a pain in the arse. That's a quick and dirty rundown, so let's maybe get a pull or two on this. This will be your homework for next week.
It's really not that bad. It's just a lot of mechanics.
Yeah, this is very unforgiving fight on mechanics.
We've been preparing for this one since week 1.
Yeah, it sounds worse than it is, but it is still a shit fight if you fuck it up.
And it's still less mechanics than we're going to see in the future.
3, 2, 1.
If only you knew what lay beyond. The stars align. Hear that.
Range stack and then we go across your groups. Don't be stacking out there.
First
Going into the ice phase.
See for yourself the closing void that lies beyond the margin of Azeroth's skies.
So are we going to hold lust till the ad is up?
I'm thinking we're gonna try lusting as we transition from phase 2 to 4.
Get out with those rings.
Also, Aspen, you want us to debuff for like the first stacks and then we'll just begin. So probably debuff that.
Get out with those. There you go. Going to use mine. Jesus Christ, Clav.
We're gonna be phasing in here. Phased. To get fell ejection as soon as you get to the edge of the room, it's not your shit. See what it stays so stacked. Fell ejection's out.
What?
You have to move in green to have that corner.
Okay, you gotta let us know which side you want to go to, tanks. Clear the orange side next. Everyone should be on the blue side. Okay, get over to orange side. carried away. Let's move back over the blue as we dropped a shit ton of damage.
Easy mine.
Blue goes orange.
The stars align. Fear their
Blue.
potence.
Get off orange, get on blue. DPS.
As the stars wax, so your lives wane. Return.
You can't drop those things on the DPS.
Is that not enough? Must I show you the true
Okay, we're going into the last phase here. Last.
Very well. Witness what I have seen and tremble! Avatars of non-existence, knowing nothing
Stand me up.
these are the beings who will devour the future. Stars align. Hear their portents.
Okay, get rid of the second thing that shouldn't be. Switch.
Everybody on the big end.
Face away.
Think with the little edge.
Face
you can
away.
Turn face away. Face away.
The stars align.
Good. Okay, I don't have one.
Okay, stack in.
Lust.
Yeah.
Okay, give it everything you got. If you got second post,
Attack ad.
Get the ad.
Return to nothing.
Turn.
Easy my cooldown.
Turn.
Then add on me.
Turn.
The stars have judged you and found you wanting.
Yeah.
That was a pretty damn good blind attempt.
Yeah, for the very first pull that this group has done on him, that was extremely good.
Return to
A
nothing.
few
Holy
little
shit,
things
yeah.
that this needs to be cleaned up, but that was pretty damn good.
I expected more from you.
Next week we clear a little faster, we get him down.
Yeah, no shit. That was a nice pull.
I was surprised how far we got.
13%.
I wasn't.
He was supposed to be the pain in the ass, not Tyke.
Well, Death Squad struggled on him for at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but every group is going to encounter different difficulties.
And
You know, what's hard for
LFR
one group is not necessarily going to be hard for another group, because every group has their differing abilities.
Well, the thing is that, like, we have dealt with our mechanic heavy crap with Botanist tonight, and we've also dealt with our DPS check in Tyke this week, so basically, this is a combination of the two things. This fight.
They could have nerfed this a lot since then too.
And
Okay.
LFR is up for this boss too.
Okay, guys and gals. Yes, still go do your homework. Definitely want to read up on this boss. However, based on that poll, I really want you to do the homework on Elisand.
Yeah, I'm thinking let's get past Tyke first. Let's do Augur, and then we'll see if we can get past Botanist again.
So, I really want you to go back and rewatch the stuff on Bot and Augur. I would like you, if possible, to do some homework on Elisand. I don't really. Comes the end of Friday, we'll know whether it's mandatory to do the Elisand homework. At the very least, I'm guessing they're going to drop her this week in LFR.
It's every 2 weeks.
I'll tell you one thing about Elisand. Stage 1. You can get past stage 1 consistently. She becomes pretty damn easy after that. It's all about stage 1 at that fight.
Yeah, after you get past that part, it gets easier.
Nice job on the heals tonight.
Star Augur is available for LFR.
I know Augur is. It's Elisand that's not.
Elisand's not.
I think she's still a ways out.
Next week?
I think she's next
next
week.
week?
Next week, yeah, it'll be probably Elisand and fucking the other boss. Like, whatever.
Take Elisand.
On his own then?
Yeah. They've been doing that since Warlords.
Okay, just for a quick rundown for the team's knowledge, top 8 on that last poll. Top 8. Top 9 are 300k or better. If you're below that mark, get some gear, do some mythic pluses, get some practice in. I understand that it might be due to deaths. I'm not worried about that. This isn't calling people out. This is just kind of focusing. Those of us heals that are a bit low need to focus up or we're dropping our big heals. I'm sure that we're over healing each other. I do gotta say that I'm pleased as a three-peatered puppy. This was actually a good weekend. Any weekend that I can get a drop progression boss, and Tyke is a progression boss, obviously, and Botanist is a progression boss for us. So we technically dropped 2 progression bosses as far as I'm concerned this weekend. So I'm really happy with that. We'll come back in next weekend. We'll get some more gear for some more people on the earlier bosses. A good chunk of the team is getting to the point where those earlier bosses aren't providing anything for us anymore, which means the lower portions, the people that are lower on the priorities are going to have better chances. The only reason I brought up the whole priority thing and the loot is I don't want people getting dejected.